Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the...
Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. And he's gone searching crossfield. Yamal. He's going for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Played out towards the right wing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Melbourne City clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a good ball out wide. Looking to play him in. Beckenbauer. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Yep, it's a corner. Melbourne City with the corner, there first. It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Neymar, good purposeful running this. João Neves. Yamal, great defending, strong and determined. That is good alertness. Gently done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's had it taken off him. No goals as yet. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Jamaica are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
It'll be a throw-in. Maldini does well to get it back. And he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer goes on a charge down the left. Cannavaro cuts it out. Almost half an hour in now. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's Dembele. He's got away. Dembele's delivery. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Pele. Has a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And that has left him in a heap. And that is a little undercooked. Beckenbauer. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he plays one through. Pele gets flagged offside. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Jamaica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Stood up well to him there. Vitinha. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, just skips past his man. Pele, this is promising. João Neves. Haaland. This ended up in no man's land. João Neves. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And Jamal pinches it off him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. So neither side has yet broken through.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. João Neves. And it's Vitinha. Melbourne City finding their passes. And no, that was never going to make it. Vitinha. Robertson. Robertson powering forward here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Threads one in. Suarez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Neymar. Kimmich. Pele with the cross. A mighty effort! They've done it! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and played it perfectly.
After 62 minutes is number 15,
Jamaica have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Mbappe, good running, strong and purposeful. Cannavaro takes control of it and he's on the move. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Yamal, looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. Look at the space here. Face to face with the keeper. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Oh, super find.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Jamaica surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's Pele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. João Neves. Out to the right. Yamal. Now it's Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Pele, always looking for that half a chance.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Osimhen. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And here's Dembele. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Buffon claims comfortably. And time is up. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Thank you for your cooperation.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to...
If you 700 plus.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all...
He's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Neymar. It's gone for a throw-in. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Casemiro. Spread out to the left, back into the middle. Now, can they get him away? That has not gone well. Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. And here's Rafinha. Aims beyond the defence. He slings it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
And he's gone backward here. And the counter is on. Nicely aimed pass. Over to the left. Spread neatly. pinches it off him. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much at...
Vinicius Junior! Short changes him with that pass. Great ball if he can get there. Suarez receives it in a good position here. He's found the way. He's having a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And it's hoisted clear. It's Luis Suarez! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And now they can spring out of defence. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Jamaica have their second corner now. A header! It's fallen kindly here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Here's the header! He's missed, but not by that far. Hops for safety. And it's Dembele. Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Jamaica get their fourth corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Takes a shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fucking
That's
goal,
very
bro.
good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is ended up in no man's land. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, that's neat. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Luis Suarez did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Casemiro.
Jamaica have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's been slipped through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dembele. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's onto this. Real chance! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal time.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Jamaica have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Jamaica are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Suck it.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Cross to the back post. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the shot! Jamaica do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Haaland. Now it's Rafinha. Well, that's beautifully weighted. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bernardo Silva. Played out to the left flank.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is there's the shot! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Jamaica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Haaland! No foul, says the referee. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rafinha. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a sharp pass. Dembele powering forward here. Vinicius Junior. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's being shifted off it. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's the keeper's ball. Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Jamaica clearly should have gone.
Chance, surely!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Real chance! Rafinha.
Jamaica are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rafinha has a look inside the box. Jamaica can consider themselves just about safe now. Neymar. Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. Van de Ven. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Pass somewhat off target. Casemiro. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. Serginho's cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
I did it, man. Just too many get to go and score and buy people, you know, buy sneak as well. Just love bank crab see me. So if I just send them that, I just get the next one.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Might be danger here. Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Pele. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. That's an excellent interception. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. And he's being shifted off it. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fired deep towards the back post. Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Flamengo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's picked his way through, and he whips in across.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Now, can they get him away? And it's mission applies the finish! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Platini brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Hazard gets across and deals with it. Jamaica are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that's a good Platini! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Luis Suarez. Ah, that's a fine interception. Hazard. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Foot in. 15 minutes till half-time. And this is Luis Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola. Beckenbauer looking for the run. Guardiola. Platini. Guardiola. Flamengo finding their passes. Played into space. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Khan claims it, safe hands. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And this is Forlan, and it's Guardiola. Flamengo looking to pass their way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Flamengo are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
That's a good ball out wide. Messi gets into a good position. Platini. Looking to play him in. Guardiola. Buffon claims comfortable. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Jamaica really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
That is ended up in no man's land. Guardiola. Now it's Messi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Pele. Hazard. And it's Guardiola. In with the challenge. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he... And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Saliba. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And Dixon. Guardiola. And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, well played, well played. Guardiola. Dixon. Messi. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Guardiola. And it's Messi. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And it's with the keeper. Out of play for a throw. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the left it goes. Platini climbs up big. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Jamaica choosing to make the first change.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely weighted ball. Threads one in. Chiellini. Pullet does well to get it back. Shot at goal! It's a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Jamaica have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Platini succumbs to the pressure, and he's intervened well there. He's a sharp little ball here. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Can he get on the end of this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Platini. Oh, robust challenge.
Flamengo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Platini. Oh, nice touch. Platini puts them all in. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Jamaica are down to 10 men. One-nil as we head towards the end. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Forlan. Aims beyond the defence.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Forlan. Now it's Hazard. Can he finish? And it's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Camisa 23. Substituição em andamento.
Knocks it into space. Played through for the wide man.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Well, it can be a real... And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be.
Right, baby. Just come outside in like 15, yeah? Come and just leave my phone right, you know, at the location thing, right?